Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to get snatched. A lot of people ask me how I like contour my face and how I do my makeup. So I'm just going to show that today. So I might look a little funny right now because I did my brows and my eyes off camera. But then I'm going to show you how to like do foundation and concealer and contour and highlight and all that. So that way you can see how I get my full face. So you're gonna see me go from this to this. I am going to actually start with, usually whenever I start my face off, I always start with skincare. So I use the Clinique Pepstart eye cream, and I really like that. So I put that under my eyes already before I started. And then I also use the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. So I use that, and then I already put that all over my face. Is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. Now I know that that might seem weird, but it's actually a really good moisturizer and a really good primer for your face.
And it smells really good too.
Okay, and then another thing that I always use, this is like my holy grail. If you're ever going to use a primer in your life, I would use this one. It's the Porefessional by Benefit. So I take that, and I have really large pores on my cheek, so I always fill in that area. Self-tan right now, so I'm going to use my summer foundation, which is the Studio Fix Flu. I think this is called Pro Filter. Yeah, Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is like the best foundation ever. I just don't have it in a darker shade. I've been using the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation for like years, ever since I was a teenager. So it's just a product that I always go back to. It is more dewy, so I usually go to it in the summer. But I just mixed a pump of that and a pump of this. Concealer. This is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer from Too Faced, and I use it in the color Snow. I do like a brighter under eye. But this is a super good concealer. I actually like it better than the Tarte Shape Tape because it's not so drying. Side of my nose to really slim it out. So I literally go like right here. But I go all the way there, and then I also bring it in here. And then I put some on my chin too. Okay, and then another thing that's like holy grail for me is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I definitely do for my nose. So I just take it and I go on the tip here, because what this is going to do is this is going to shorten it. And then I take a little bit on the sides of each of my nostrils, because same thing, we're bringing it in, we're shortening it to make the appearance of a smaller nose. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw two lines on the side of my nose, and then what I do to make my lips look bigger too, because we're going to get totally snatched, I bring this under my lips, because that's going to create an illusion and a shadow that you have bigger lips than you do. So then I'm going to blend out the concealer first. And I just pinch my sponge like this with my nails and just go along the bridge of the nose. And that rock brush, but it's a really like flat edge like that, if you can see. Important thing to do with contouring your nose is you want to bring it all the way up to your eye, almost like your brow bone, but your inner corner, because what that's going to do is just blend everything in together and make it all seamless. And then I just blend this out too. Okay, so now we're like very contoured and highlighted. The next thing I do is set my whole face. And now we are going to bake. So this is very important. Baking brightens everything. It sets it, it snatches it. I love the Maybeline Fit Me powder. I use the shade Fair. MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC30. So this just gives you that extra flawless look. The way that I get like such a good like snatched beat to the gods look is I use this. Listen, Dakota. I use this brush. So this is the Benefit. I don't know if it's called like a face brush or contour brush, but this, it just is like my holy grail. I've used this for years. It comes with the little contour palettes or the little like hoola bronzers. So what I do is I start off with bronzing my face first. So I just take this brush. This is from Morphe, the M530 brush. I have one for blush and one for like bronzer. So I just swirl it in here and then I bronze my whole face first because then after we're going to clean everything up. So this and so what I do next is I'm actually going to use a different shade for contouring. So I'm going to use the Lorac Pro Contour palette. I believe this is in the light one. And I just use a mix of the medium and the deep contour. And then I go right under where my cheekbone is. And then I just do this and then I do go back underneath my nose and under my lips where I contoured and just kind of do the same thing. And then same thing here. And another thing to make yourself look like super chiseled, super snatched in is bringing the contour kind of in. So that's going to create like false cheekbones. I don't have very prominent cheekbones, but this really helps make it look like I do. It's the KKW Beauty Brighten Powder, and this is in the shade number 1 in here. And then I just go right up along the sides again and under the eyes. So this is really going to brighten you up. And if you can tell, like from this side to this side is already way brighter. And remember, this might seem like a lot of makeup, but afterwards, and this is just like that full coverage beat look. Hence the name of the video. But this is going to ensure that you look like super, super snatched. And then I take a little bit on the sponge and I just go up the bridge of the nose too. And then I also take my sponge and just kind of work that in there so it really sets into the skin. And then what I'm going to do is go back to that powder, take my powder, and I just put it on that sharp edge. So then I take this here, and I'm going to bake this. And I'm going to kind of like bring it upwards to really like make that cheekbone, and then just bring it down. So sit and let this bake. While that is sitting and baking, usually I'll do like my eyebrows or my eyes because I always do my face first, but for this video I just wanted to like focus mainly on the skin. So then I'm just going to take that and wipe off any excess powder, and I'm going to take it down here too. And so you can already see like that's chiseled and that's defined. Okay, and then next, to kind of bring like more life back into the face, I'm just going to take my powder brush that I put the MAC Studio Fix powder on it and just kind of dab it again to bring color back down there so I don't look so like washed out. I'm going to use a little bit of blush. I'm just going to use the Dandelion blush from Benefit, and I just take that same brush from Morphe, but I have two of them, like I said, the M530, and I'm going to smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks. And I don't use too much blush, but I think this really makes the look just pretty and girly. So I put that. For highlight, everyone always asks me what highlighter I use, and this is my absolute favorite. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills by Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. And you can tell obviously it's loved. It's been very used, but this is like my favorite highlighter. So then what I really take to like make it pop even more is I take the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. And this is in the shade Moonlight. And then what I do is I take a drop of this and I put it on my beauty blender or beauty sponge, whatever you're using. Oh my god, no. Alright, when you get highlighter everywhere. That was a fail. So then I take it on my sponge and I just put it right along here. And this is going to make us glow to the gods.
Gods make me glow.
What?
Gods make me glow.
So then you can see already. And then after I do that, then I take my highlighter. I'm going to use the shade Glow Getter and just put it right over that. And then it just like amplifies it 10 times. Then what I do too is I just bring a little bit over the brow. But this is like you are Instagram glowing. And then I put a little on my Cupid's bow, and then I'm going to do the same thing, glowing. And then the next thing that I do is I use this little brush to highlight my nose. It's an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I use the small side, and I just take whatever highlighter. I'm actually going to take this one. It's actually an eyeshadow by the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Vol Collection. This is in the palette Armed and Gorgeous. And I take the shade VIP. It's the white one down here, and I use that for my inner corner highlight too, but I just take it on the tip of my nose, so just like this, and then I just kind of blend it with my finger, and then I take this and just go up the bridge of my nose to really make your nose contour pop, and this really makes your nose look super snatched. What I'm going to do is take my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is awesome for setting your face. Usually I do use the Max Fix Plus. A liner that I love to use is Soft Spoken by NYX. I love all of NYX lip liners, but this is just one of my favorites. Okay, so you can see that's like a super matte lip. And then what I'm actually gonna do over it is, this is like my new obsession. It's Dose of Colors Liquid Lipstick in Sand. And I'm just gonna pop like this a lot. I heard this from Nicole Guerriero. It's the Maybeline New York Vivid Hot Lacquer, and this is in the shade Tease. So then I just add a little of this in the center. Okay guys, so that was my whole contouring, how to get snatched, 0 to 100 beat face. This is the finished look. And I think it turned out really good. I mean, this is what I kind of do for like my everyday makeup, so that's how I've like mastered it. But let me know in the comments below if you want to see like anything else like this, if you want to see me do my eyes next or do my eyebrows. Comment down below, #glam by Sam. That's my Instagram name. If you saw this video coming from my Instagram channel, comment down below what all my followers want to see. So thumbs up this video and then subscribe to my channel so that way you can see more videos like this. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.